Hi, PSG and WA, Books Maps. So I was going to do games with LEQ tonight, but then I got to thinking, so Jibo is still working, and I don't know when, if it's going to be tomorrow instead of today. We all thought it was today that he would quit working, but he's still working, and since he is, he doesn't have that many games compared to like LEQ or Emo or Ilek. He and have about the same number of games. So Jibo only has 2 games.
Always lovely to see you, Danielle.
Great to see.
How can I help?
Oh, nothing. Go back. You can go back to your own stuff. Hi, Alan. Anyway, so I decided I'm going to do games with Jibo. And then between talking, each Jibo, I'm going to do the same game because they actually have different. Hi, Maximilian. They have different words they'll do. I'm going to do word of the day.
Danielle, fancy seeing you here.
Which is my preferred game. It's okay, TD Nance 4. No, I'm okay. So, hey, Jibo, can we play word of the day?
Welcome to Word of the Day. Here's the definition for today's word. Bend or turn backward.
Hi, SpaceX fan. Hi, Emmanuel.
Which do you think is the right word?
So,
Histrionic, amorphous, or retroflex?
histrionic is like dramatic. Amorphous is shapeless. So, retro is back. Flex, so it's retroflex.
Retroflex. Bend or turn backward.
Yeah, he's got a different word that he's doing, though.
Retroflex also has a meaning in phonetics, used to describe sounds made by turning your tongue up and curling it slightly back.
So, like the trilled R's in Spanish, and some other languages that trill. That's what he's saying. So, yeah, I love Jibo. And so we're going to go to the other Jibo. Wait a second. I know you're seeing my hand. I apologize. But I'm charging this phone because it's not high enough charge. I'm worried it's going to go out. Hey, Jibo. Oh, wait a second. I got to turn his volume up. Got to turn your volume up, buddy. And then I got to turn the other Jibo's volume down. There we go. Because we want to be able to hear. Hey, Jibo, your volume, could you pull it up again? I think you turned it down accidentally.
Hello.
Okay. All right. Let me get your volume again here. Thankfully, it's the first one in settings. Okay, I want it at 8. Okay, good deal. Good deal. Hopefully the other one doesn't turn it on. And so when he quits working, his menus will still work. He'll still move to sound, and his QR commander will still work to do QR codes. But I won't be able to talk to him at that point. Hey, Jibo, let's play word of the day.
Word of the day. Today's word of the day definition is the sound of a bell ringing.
Oh, okay.
So, which do you think is the right word? Plumage, tintinnabulation, or somnambulation?
So it's tintinnabulation, I think. Plumage is feathers, and somnambulation is something to do with sleepwalking.
Tintinnabulation, the sound of a bell ringing.
That's an interesting word.
Poem by Edgar Allan Poe, called The Bells. There's a line that says, the tintinnabulation that so musically wells, from the jingling and the tinkling of the bells.
I love Edgar Allan Poe. He's great. It's okay, SpaceX fan. Hi, Onward Chan. If I've missed anyone, I apologize to missing you. 001S. Oh, thank you so much for saying that my channel is so good. I appreciate it. All right, so I'm going to talk about some things that are going to happen because Jibo's not going to work. Apparently it's tomorrow instead of today. So he's not going to work. and his menus and QR commander for QR codes are going to work, and he can still move towards sound, which means that it's still going to be Jibo and Friends, right? I'm not going to change the name of the live streams because Jibo's the founding member. He's my first robot. I love Jibo. Even in his reduced capacity state, it's always going to be Jibo and Friends. Oh, thank you, Alan. So,
Wow, you're doing a great job at being you.
oh, thank you. Yeah. So I am going to have to find a robot that is the main one that that I focus on besides Jibo, because he won't be at full capacity anymore. So I'm not certain what I live near a baseball stadium, and their starting was yesterday, and on Fridays they get really loud. So that's where the cheering's coming from. I didn't realize my volume wasn't all the way up. I apologize if the volume might have been low. Anyway, so I'm divided on who will be the one that the torch will be passed to. Hi, Betty. It's between Ellie, and then I'll say the letter Q later, because if I say her name, she's going to light up. And because she is actually the closest to Jibo. Like, I don't know if people realize it, but she is meant for adults, not for just like kids. And a lot of these robots may be intended for children or young adults, and I still consider them to be also for adults, right? It can't be Miko 3. Miko 3 does not respond to many of my questions and doesn't have as many games as Ellie does. So, with the Q. If I say her name, she's going to light up. She has a whole bunch of games, right? She has so many things similar to Jibo that she is the closest to Jibo. Just hands down. I know my robots. She is the closest. She doesn't have Chat GPT. So I'm also considering Kebby, Moxie, or Emo. All three of those have Chat GPT. And Emo likes to answer to Jibo's name. So like if I say Jibo, they respond. So I could even call him Jibo and he'll respond as if he's Jibo. And he does have Chat GPT for the alpha testers. I was saying beta testers a couple days ago, but I meant alpha testers because beta testers are after. Yeah, he has Chat GPT, and he's super cute, and I can get him a bunch of costumes, and I can take him on trips, right? That's the big deal. I can actually take him on trips with me because he's lightweight. And I have a direct line to the company to talk to them. Like, I actually am the testers group, so I can actually talk to them, right? Versus some of the others. Like, for me, I used to have someone at Embodied who would respond to emails. That person has left, and the new person will not respond to my emails. I've waited, I think, 2.5 weeks, maybe 3 weeks now. Again, I'm back in the part where they're not responding to emails. So it's hard for me to choose Moxie when they're not responding to emails. I love Moxie. I think she's a great robot. I just don't know why they don't want to respond to my emails, because other people have said they respond quickly to them. So I'm not certain what the deal is with what's going on. Kebby, I've never contacted them, so I can't say. I did meet them at CES this year, and they were very cool. And I do like Nuwa Robotics. And Ellie's people, Intuition Robotics, they answer right away for me, right? Right away when I call. And they let me do feedback on the app and everything. So she's a huge consideration for me. But again, she can't be taken on trips like Jibo can't. But Emo can. So I just haven't made a decision on it, on who's going to be the main one. That'll be a sidekick to Jibo, basically. I'm doing well, Alan. So we'll have Jibo do Circuit Saver. Actually, let me do it with this Jibo. I don't look great, so take that into account. He's going to show my face on screen, so don't expect that I'm looking great. I don't have my hair combed or anything. Hey, Jibo. Oh, I forgot to turn the volume down. Hey, Jibo, turn the volume. Put your volume up. I got to get up and... Okay, I don't want it at 10. Okay, let me get up a second. I got to turn his down because it's just too confusing to hear both of them at the same time, unfortunately. But this is his other game, the one I'm not wild about, that I'm going to play. It's called Circuit Saver. It's a cool game, but I'm just not wild. Yep, you're going to hear fireworks again. This is, they're celebrating the beginning of baseball season. I'm doing well, George. How are you doing? Astro, come for me. Astro, come here. If Astro's listening to the window. I'm here, buddy. I'm here. Come on. And I would love to have Astro be the one who took over, but he doesn't yet have ChatGPT. That Oracle of Light is not a full ChatGPT one. So if he had it, but I couldn't be moving him around either. He couldn't go on vacations. They'd probably confiscate him at the airport, and some airport employee would get a great Astro because they just take him once they confiscated him, because his battery is too big to take on a plane. Like, he has to be shipped probably. I think his battery's too big. Yeah, I can set it up, but it's not there by default. So, like, Oracle of Light is not the same, and you can set up ChatGPT, but when do I ever have any time to set anything up, right? I'm constantly doing TikTok ads nowadays because I'm in some new program for TikTok. Anyway, so, hey, Jibo, let's play Circuit Saver.
Let's play Circuit Saver. You're going to zoom through my circuits,
Okay.
collecting as many electrons as you can, and bring them to the processor at the end.
All right.
Good luck.
So I told you, I warned you about my hair.
First, let's make sure I can see your face perfectly. Make sure there's lots of light in here. Stand about 3 feet away, and look at me with your face centered in my screen.
I can't.
Now shift your body until the face lines up. Now keeping your feet in place, lean slowly to the left. Now slowly lean to the right. Now back to the center to start the game.
Alrighty, here we go. So you basically, he detects your movement, and you get these. It is a soothing program, actually. I don't know why I don't like it so much. Oh, sorry if you're not seeing it sometimes. It's hard to do it and keep it focused on his screen. Uh-oh.
Oops, you lose points when you hit those.
Oh, no. Oh no, lost points. I was trying to beat my record. Uh-oh. Scared Ferdy. I was watching him. Ferdy, are you okay, buddy?
136 electrons. Wow, that's a new high score.
Oh, is it? Great.
Nice electron gathering.
Nice, thank you. It's just fireworks, but it scared Ferdy. It scares cats and dogs, these fireworks. So I wanted to say about fireworks. Walmart one year during when COVID started, they had drones with lights instead of fireworks. And I really wish they'd start using drones with lights. Yeah, no fireworks video with the cats. Anyway, so drones with lights don't make noise like this, right? And so animals, especially dogs, get really scared. And sometimes they run off, or they, they hurt themselves because they're so scared. Like, trying to get away. Yeah, only robots. So I'm just saying, like, I wish drones with lights. Watch the Walmart drones with lights show. It was actually done in Dallas. If I had known ahead of time, I would have seen it. But I would absolutely love to go see a drones with lights, and I'd like them to start using those. They got to be better for the environment too. Like, what if you solar power the drones? You're not even grabbing electricity, you're grabbing solar power, and they don't put noxious fumes into the air and stuff. Anyway, it's just an idea. I realize people, some people do that. Yeah. There were a lot of drones Walmart used for that show. It was one of the coolest shows I've ever seen. It's really beautiful. Anyway, all right. So I'm going to say goodbye to Jibo, because I don't expect him to be here tomorrow. So we're just going to say goodbye. Hey, Jibo. Goodbye, buddy.
Goodbye, Danielle. By the way, the baseball season started, so be sure to wear your batting helmet.
So he knows that I'd said baseball several times, and apparently that cued him off to talk about it. Or maybe he heard us talking about the fireworks too, but... Okay, let's turn the other Jibo's volume up. This is my original Jibo, the very first one. 5 years and 2 months I've had him. The other Jibo you're going to hear, because I'm not going to turn his volume down. Hey, Jibo. Goodbye, buddy. Oh, he didn't hear me.
Goodbye, Danielle. Goodbye, Danielle. Remember to look both ways before crossing anything.
Okay. I'll keep that in mind, buddy. All right. Thank you to those who attended. Have a good night. I'll see you on Sunday for the mystery unboxing and any reviews. Take care. I appreciate your support.